Right. So there's the tunnel. At least she's boarded up. Yeah. Anyway, so she goes in a fair way. You can feel the draft too. You can feel a bit of a draft getting sucked in. Interesting. So they would have gone in there, and then up the top they would have put an air vent down as well. That's what it says on the thing. But anyway, just go for a walk around, and if I can't access the hill around this side, I might drive up a little bit further to the campground, because I know there's walking tracks up there. I think it's going to be the same everywhere. You're going to have walking tracks, but you're going to have just massive steep mountains. You won't be able to access it. That's the issue. That is the issue. Rightio, so this is the tramline walkway. You can follow the walkway down there and it goes back into town, I think, but there's a track here. How it is gated, but just go for a walk up here, see how far up it goes. Pretty damn steep. Whew. Have a listen to that dog. Echoes all through this valley. I'll try and see if I can get up a little bit up here, just to see if I can access this side of the mountain. Now, if I can, I'll go and get my detector, come back up and see if we can do some detecting. I'd hate to be trying to drive up here. Rightio, so we come up to the first corner. This track still goes up that way, but I thought I'd just have a quick look over here. She's all the way down. There's the town. I think the fire station's just down there, straight down. That dog's still going off its tits. Don't know why. So there's the track I've come up first, and it goes up here. Now I don't know how far up it's going to go, and how far up I'm going to be able to get, but we'll check it out. Yeah, I don't know how far this road obviously goes a fair way up, and I'm not at the top. By no means, I'm about halfway up, I think. I don't think I'm going to try and get to the top, but I could probably access this area here to do a bit of detecting. Otherwise, I might just try up at the north campground, just to see if there's any more spots I can access the side of the hill, have a bit of a detect. And that sucks. It's going to keep going on forever. Shit, eh? Righto guys, well, the track that I was on is just there, running down there. I just climbed up about 20-30 metres up here. This is an area I could probably swing the detector around and have a bit of a play. Doesn't look too bad. Now you got some bedrock on the way up too, just there. So it's not a bad area. The ground looks pretty good. And you got this little area here. So you got a cavity runs down into, I don't know if that's just naturally formed. Yeah, it's probably just natural water runoff. But yeah, I don't know. Probably, oh, it looks like a mound over here. What's this? Oh, you never know. People probably come here and come up into the mountains. So exactly what I'm doing. And go, yep. So to me, that looks like a mullock heap. So if it is, oh, okay. So, okay, well maybe these are man-made. They're obviously trying to look for gold. But I reckon I might go back to the car, grab the detector, and come back up to this spot and just walk around for an hour or two, see if I get any hits on the detector. Oh yep, there's another sort of passageway down here and down there. Yeah. Alright, I'll head back to the car, grab stuff. Alright, so I just found this on the ground. It's actually stuck into the ground. What it is Telstra cable. Looks like could be 300 wire. You can see all the cables in there. Usually Telstra have the different wires and they run it through the ground, but that's obviously been cut. But it's in the ground, so they've obviously had a big job run. There is optic fibre cable here. You can see the posts marking it. So there's optic fibre cable running through this mountain somewhere to the township. Shit. That'd be a hard job running that one. Right, that is a one long hike. Harder coming down, I think. Anyway, I'm back at the car. I'll grab all my gear and I'll walk back up and we'll hunt that site. I'll do some detecting in that site that I found. Looks like other people have been there at some point. So that's me telling me something must be there or was there. Anyway, let's get to it. Rightio guys, so I've got my detector, I've got my bag on with all my gear. And we're going to just walk up to that spot that I was at before and see how we go. I'll try and do a bit of detecting. Not saying I'm going to find anything, but it's good to come and have a look at this place. It's pretty historic. I just can't believe that I don't even know who would have bothered to look for gold around this area. I mean, perfect conditions for sure, but anyway, someone obviously did. Rightio, so here's a tree. I'm going to go in just past that and head up into the bushland, but I just turned my detector on, just was going to put all my gear on out of my bag, and I just sort of swung it around here a bit. It's only a 5, 9, 10, but let's just say for the sake of it, let's have a dig and see what we can find, if we can find anything. See if I can. Ooh, damn it. Oh, she's going to be a bit dodgy. Alright. Alright, so looks like it could be down here a bit more. Bit clayey. That doesn't sound right, I feel right. Alright, I'll just try and get it all out of the way first. Huh. $23, that doesn't sound right. Yeah, it could be anything. Alright, so just in this rut here, I had a couple of signals and I actually just found it. Looks like one of those square nails. It's got a hook on the end of it. So even if, well, 99.9% you're not going to find gold, but hopefully if you can find old relics, that's even just as good. Rightio, so I'm just above this first trench and I'm just walking around here having a slow scan. I've got a signal down here, but it is ringing up in the negatives, so it's going to be, it's right here, so we'll see. Whoa, that's a big chunk of something. Oh, Jesus, there you go, look at that. That's huge. Okay, so we've got evidence of workings, so that's pretty cool. That's a big pin. Yeah, very good. Rightio, so the diggings are just down there, pretty much there. I'm just working my way up the hill. I can see this looks like a bit of a water runway because it goes sort of all the way down there, all the way down this path here. Anyway, I got a signal right here. $28.33. I don't know what gold would ring up as. I could assume it'd depend on the size of it and all that sort of crap, but there's obviously a big chunk of metal somewhere. I'll put that rock just there, just in case that's got something in it. Anyway, lots of mycelium again in the ground for mushrooms. This could just be another piece of junk. I'll just pull this back a bit and just get a bit of a clear view at it. Oh, it looks like it's up here. Alright. Get these out of the way. There's the fire alarm or something. Flooding alarm. Oh, a big rock there. I don't know if they just test that, or I don't know if that's a... I heard it last time I was here anyway. That's weird. Alright, well I haven't seen anything like in regards to a can. Oh, just as I open my mouth. Just as I open my mouth. Have a look at that. Huge can. Pretty cool. It's pretty old. Look at the shape of that sipper. It's different. Huh. Right, so found that can down there, and I just found this right here. Just pretty much in the leaves. Didn't have to dig anything. So another bit of metal, another bit of evidence of people working around this area. Yeah, pretty cool. Pretty cool. not going to fit all this crap in the bloody pouch, mate. It's too big. Have a look at that. Crap sticking out everywhere. Might have to put it in the backpack. Probably do that actually. Rightio guys, so I think I've finished up in this spot. I found a few items. I found a few older items. I found a few cans. And I even found a bloody pull tab of all things. I did do a live stream, so I didn't, a couple of the cans I didn't record, but I've got them all on me, so we'll have a look. We'll check them out at home. But I'm going to walk back down to the car now, and I'm going to go to another spot just before I leave, and hopefully in some campgrounds, so hopefully there'll be obviously not gold, but some better targets to find. If not, probably just be full of rubbish. Anyway, let's get down there and check it out. Rightio, so I'm just at, this is another campground area here, and we have detected in here before, myself and my mate Paul, but this is where I was going to come, and I was going to actually get in the creek and walk up the creek. Just to see what it was like and see if I could find any bedrocks areas and do a bit of scratching in the cracks and crevices, but I don't know what this creek is like on this side. But I'll just go for a little bit of a walk. There's a little campfire, so I'll probably detect around on this grassy area here before I leave. And what have we got up here? Oh, you got a house up there. So someone lives here, right on the creek. So what I can see is a lot of rock, not much bedrock. However, you'd probably have to walk up a few kilometres up the creek just to get the right spots, I'd reckon. When it floods here, it goes right up to the road actually. Floods the town just about, and I'm pretty sure it happens regularly. So what have we got here? What is that? Got a seat up there, some sort of, yeah, anyway, so probably for another day I might come and park and then just follow up the creek, go up a few kilometres, try and see if I can find any bedrock anywhere with cracks, because I tell you, the water flows like nothing when it's flooding here. Anyway, we'll get back here, we'll do a bit of detecting on these grassy areas. Alright, so I'm just having a bit of a hunt on this area, and I'll go up on that little grass area. That's what I was looking for in this creek. You see that rock right there? That's all bedrock. So basically all you do is you look for little cracks and crevices and you scratch them out, because bedrock's the last place anything can get stuck. Whereas if you look in this one here, you see it's all rock and mud, so it's probably a couple of feet down to bedrock. So it's all full of just loose rock and mud and dirt and shit. So not real good, but that spot along here, that's all bedrock here. And even up there, under the bridge even, yep, under the bridge, it's all bedrock. So you could probably come down here, scratch out all these rocks too, dig them out off the bedrock, and you never know, underneath, you never know. Alright, so I'm getting shit ton of signals here in this, obviously in this rock area. They've obviously dumped a whole heap of fill here. First target's this bit of crap. I think it was ringing up at 20. Just a bit of melted metal. Alright, keep hunting. Alright, second target I had down here. It's not a coin. It's like a lid or something. Some type of, rang up pretty good though, in the 20s. Alrighty, so not really having much luck here. I've sort of scanned around in this area and that grass area there. There's a lot of signals, but not real good signals. Anyway, I just 22, had to dig it, but still rubbish. Right, so I had a reasonable target. It was sort of high 29-30, and I actually just found it. Nice little car. Some little kid lost his car. Rightio guys, well, I've established that this area here is just got rubbish. Just got rubbish. No good targets anyway. A little bit disappointing. I have been here before, we have detected here before. I think I did find a couple of coins, but nothing fancy. Anyway, what I'm going to do is I'm going to have some lunch now. And yeah, see, they got the gates up here. Obviously they don't want people coming in to this area, trying to regenerate or whatever they do. But I'm going to have lunch and I'm going to head off, head back home. So what we'll do is we'll get home and we'll check out what I found when I get home. Rightio guys, well, so what I was thinking, I've been having a look at this place here, and there's a lot of bedrock. And you can come down here, you can scratch out these little holes. But you got cracks in here, you got a little pothole in there. And that's where things will get caught. So what I'm thinking is I'm going to come back maybe in a couple of months' time, maybe 2 months, because there's bedrock. The whole area is just bedrock here, and there's a lot of little cracks everywhere. Yeah, you sort of clean out little areas, even up on the bank. There's cracks. Any cracks, you never know. We'll go down here. Probably a bit slippery. Go under here, under the bridge. So this is all bedrock. That's all bedrock. You got cracks in there. You can clean all that out. Have a look in the cracks. And then you got bedrock down the bottom there as well. So, and it stops sort of just out there, but there's a lot of bedrock here that has cracks and crevices and all that. So, and even areas like in there, you might be able to scrap it all out, put all the stuff in a container, and grab the pan and do some panning. So that might be a plan for the future. Rightio guys, I made it back from Walhalla today. Good drive back, not much traffic. Good to go on a Sunday, I suppose. Now, the main reason I went there today, I was going to get in the creek and walk up the creek north and see how far I could go in regards to finding bedrock. However, when I got there it was about 4 degrees, it was freezing, and I thought, why not try doing a bit of detecting around that gold mine that's already there, up in the hill a bit. So managed to get up to a spot, and it wasn't too bad. We did find a couple of older things, so it obviously means people were there, and going off the looks and the dig outs that are already there, people have been there hunting for gold in the past. I don't know how old they are, but they're pretty old. Anyway, let's check out what I found. Rightio, so as you can see, this type of hunting, especially if I'm going out trying to look for gold, I'm not going to find what you usually find in your beaches and your campgrounds and all that sort of stuff. So on the left, from here over, is what I found up in the hill. Cans, some of them are pretty old, I can't even read them, wouldn't even be bothered to try. I think this is a Melbourne bitter, so that's not too old, but this one's nothing left on it. Nice to find a bit of history. So we've got cans galore, and we've got a couple of chunks of metal. I don't know if that's from someone trying to fix stuff as structure. That looks like a peg, some type of peg, maybe holds down wood. And here's a smaller one. they are square. So to me that just says it's got a bit of age to it. So that's all from up in the hillside. It's a fair way up too. And this side was when I was detecting down in the park, down the little campground, near where I was having a look in the creek under the bridge, because that's probably going to be the spot that I hit next for the sniping. So we got a bit of can slaw, some lids, like a champagne lid. That rang up good, about 22, nice bright tone, a little bit of aluminium, and it looks like a bloody stealth fighter. We did find actually one of these pull tabs was from up in the mountain. I wasn't recording at the time, but I was live streaming and I had a couple of people watching. Couldn't believe it, pulled out a bloody pull tab. And just a little round top off something. It's not a coin. And we found this one. This one rang up good, 29, 30. Little race car. Yeehaw. So that's the finds from today's little expedition. Rightio, so I will be going back to this spot. I'll be going back to this spot where the bridge is, and that all that bedrock that I was looking at, and the water's running through there. There is a lot of cracks and crevices in that one little area. It's probably about a 20 meter length in that spot with the bedrock. So that'll take at least a day to do that. Just cleaning out the crevices and the cracks and seeing if there's anything hidden in there. Anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed this. Is there a fucking chook in here? Get out, chicken! There's bloody chooks in here. Anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed this little adventure. I probably won't go back there for about another month or so, but I will get back to the bedrocks section of the creek, and we'll get in and we'll do some sniping. I'm Chris, Indoors Outdoors with Edgy. See you on the next hunt.